Welcome back to High Stakes. Elevate your betting game by hitting that subscribe button and ensure you never miss out on our daily content. Want exclusive access to premium betting picks? Join our Patreon. Links are waiting for you in the comment section below. Stay ahead of the game with High Stakes. Alright folks, welcome in. Today, we're diving deep into the NCAAF matchup between Sam Houston State and Jacksonville State. I've got the inside scoop, breaking down this game from every angle. I'll be sharing my expert picks, covering the money line, the spread, total game score, first half predictions, home totals, and away totals, so you're fully prepped for game day. Let's jump right in and break this one down. In this exciting CUSA showdown, we've got Sam Houston State, 8-2, 5-1 CUSA, facing off against Jacksonville State, 7-3, 6-0 CUSA. Let's break it down. First, Sam Houston is coming off a gritty 23-17 overtime win over Kennesaw State. Quarterback Hunter Watson led the way with 62 rushing yards and 179 passing yards, sealing the victory with a 10-yard touchdown run in overtime. Jay Ducker had a solid day with 111 rushing yards and a touchdown, while Simeon Evans was a key target, hauling in 5 catches for 64 yards. Defensively, Caleb Weaver was outstanding with 4 interceptions and 69 tackles. Despite some ups and downs this season, the Bearcats are in strong position with no major injuries heading into this game. With their offense finding rhythm and their defense holding firm, they're aiming to stay competitive in the final stretch of the season. On the flip side, Jacksonville State is riding high after a thrilling 34-31 win over Florida International. The Gamecocks rallied from behind with 2 quick touchdowns in the final quarter, including a 56-yard touchdown pass from Tyler Huff to Sean Brown and a long run from Stewart, who continues to impress with 136 yards on the ground. Stewart has now rushed for over 100 yards in 6 consecutive games, a feat that underscores his dominance. The defense stepped up, too, with Fred Perry leading the charge with 11 tackles and Zechariah Poyser adding a crucial fumble recovery. At 6-0 in CUSA play, the Gamecocks are on the cusp of their first-ever conference championship game appearance, and they've got momentum on their side. Stewart, with 1,219 rushing yards and 19 touchdowns, is the centerpiece of this high-powered offense, while quarterback Tyler Huff has thrown for nearly 2,000 yards and 11 touchdowns. The receiving core, including Cam Vaughn and Michael Petway, has also been productive. Defensively, Antonio Carter II has been a standout with 83 tackles, and Poyser has helped lead the secondary with 3 interceptions. Looking at the numbers, Jacksonville State has been explosive, averaging 38.7 points and 455.5 yards per game, ranking 10th in the nation in scoring. Their offense is a well-oiled machine, and with their solid defense forcing turnovers, they've got the upper hand. Sam Houston, while capable, has been inconsistent this season. They've struggled to convert yardage into points and have dealt with discipline issues, including 13 turnovers and 44 penalties. These issues will likely be magnified against a potent team like Jacksonville State. When it comes to betting, Jacksonville State has been strong against the spread, covering in 4 of their 6 conference games. They also boast a 6-2 ATS record at home as favorites, which speaks to their dominance in the CUSA. On the other hand, Sam Houston has had trouble covering the spread, especially as underdogs, and their lack of consistency makes them a risky bet in this matchup. Prediction: Jax State minus 6 points. With their high-scoring offense and solid defense, Jacksonville State should cover the spread and come out on top in this one. They've been hitting the over consistently this season, and I expect that trend to continue. Total game pick, over 56 points. Given Jacksonville State's offensive firepower and Sam Houston's defensive struggles, this game is likely to go over the posted total. With both teams capable of putting up points, expect a high-scoring affair as Jax State secures a victory and moves one step closer to their conference championship aspirations. This is a pivotal game, and Jacksonville State looks like the team to back. Bet on them to cover the spread and for this one to hit the over. Jacksonville State has one of the most potent offenses in the nation, averaging 38.7 points per game, ranking 10th in scoring. Quarterback Tyler Huff is efficient, With nearly 2,000 passing yards and 11 touchdowns, and running back Stewart is on fire, with 1,219 yards and 19 touchdowns. The Gamecocks are capable of putting up big numbers, and Sam Houston State has shown vulnerability on defense, especially against higher caliber offenses. Jacksonville State is riding a 7-game win streak and has been consistently strong in CUSA play, going 6-0 in the conference. They've also proven their ability to win in clutch situations with multiple fourth-quarter comebacks, most recently in a dramatic win over Florida International. Their resilience and ability to execute under pressure makes them a reliable pick. While Jacksonville State's defense has room for improvement, they have still been opportunistic, forcing turnovers at key moments. With 11 interceptions and 8 fumble recoveries on the season, they've been able to capitalize on opponents' mistakes. This could be critical against a Sam Houston State team that has struggled with discipline, committing 13 turnovers and 44 penalties. Jacksonville State has shown consistency in their play, particularly when favored at home. They have a 6-2 record against the spread at home and are 9-4-1 ATS since last season. This level of consistency suggests they're more than capable of securing a straight-up win here. Sam Houston State, while competitive, has been inconsistent this season. They've had trouble converting yardage into points, averaging just 24.7 points per game, and their turnovers and penalties have been a major issue. Against a team like Jacksonville State, which has far fewer mistakes and a much more potent offense, Sam Houston's vulnerabilities are likely to be exposed. In short, Jacksonville State has the superior offense, momentum, and discipline to get the job done here. With Sam Houston's inconsistencies, especially on the road, Jacksonville State on the money line is the smart pick to secure the win. Jacksonville State is known for their explosive offense, and they have the ability to score early and often. With Stewart rushing for 100-plus yards in 6 consecutive games and Huff connecting on big passes, they'll likely come out strong. The Gamecocks have scored quickly in the past, and against a defense like Sam Houston's, they could easily surpass this total in the first half alone. Despite their inconsistency, Sam Houston State has the offensive weapons to contribute. Quarterback Hunter Watson and running back Jay Ducker have been key playmakers. Watson is capable of putting up solid numbers, and Ducker's big play potential could lead to a few quick scores. Sam Houston will need to keep pace with Jacksonville State, so expect them to open up the offense early to put points on the board. Jacksonville State has gone over the total in 7 of their 10 games this season, and Sam Houston's defense has shown vulnerabilities against strong offenses. The potential for a back-and-forth game, with both teams looking to establish momentum early, increases the likelihood of a higher-scoring first half. With both teams capable of explosive plays, particularly in the first half, the game could feature a fast-paced opening. The odds of both teams hitting over 27.5 points in the first half are enhanced by their high-scoring capabilities, especially Jacksonville State's quick-strike offense. In short, the first half total over 27.5 points is a good bet because both teams have the offensive firepower to hit this mark early. Jacksonville State's high-scoring offense and Sam Houston's need to keep up should make for an exciting and potentially high-scoring first half. Jacksonville State has been averaging 38.7 points per game, which is 10th in the nation for scoring. Their offense is incredibly potent, with quarterback Huff and running back Stewart leading the charge. Huff has thrown for nearly 2,000 yards this season, while Stewart has already accumulated over 1,200 rushing yards and 19 touchdowns. The Gamecocks have shown that they can put up big numbers against a variety of defenses, and Sam Houston's defense has not been particularly strong against high-scoring teams. Jacksonville State has consistently gone over their point totals, with 7 of their 10 games this season going over the posted total. They've averaged over 455 yards per game, which indicates they can move the ball efficiently. Sam Houston State has struggled defensively, particularly in their recent matchups. Their defense gave up significant yardage and points to Kennesaw State, and Jacksonville State's offense is a significant step up from that. While Sam Houston has a solid defense, they've allowed 29.4 points per game this season, which puts them in the middle of the pack for defensive performance. They've struggled with turnovers and penalties, which could lead to Jacksonville State having more opportunities to score. The Gamecocks' offensive depth and ability to execute on big plays, particularly in the air and on the ground, make them a formidable team to stop. Jacksonville State has been known to score quickly and in bunches. With the combination of a fast-paced offense and Sam Houston's defense allowing 24.7 points per game, Jacksonville State should have no problem scoring over 30 points, especially with the home field advantage. Their quick strike ability, including big plays from Huff to Cam Vaughn and Michael Petway, adds to the likelihood of a high-scoring game. Jacksonville State has been strong at home, with a 3-2 ATS record when playing as home favorites. The energy in front of their home crowd should only fuel their offensive success. And with the stakes high for the CUSA standings, expect them to come out aggressive. Picking Jacksonville State to go over 30.5 points is a smart bet based on their offensive potency, recent scoring trends, and Sam Houston's defensive issues. Also, picking Sam Houston State to go over 25.5 points is a solid bet based on their offensive potential, Jacksonville State's defensive weaknesses, and the game's likely high-scoring nature. With Watson's versatility and the need for Sam Houston to keep pace with Jacksonville State's explosive offense, they should be able to exceed 25.5 points in this matchup.